A lobbed ball in behind. Good weight. For example, number 21 there, Washington, was just playing with Salt and Lime FC. Just lost 4-1 in the men's quarterfinal. So definitely looking to prove something here. They still got a chance in this co-ed. But again, Rocky Mountain High taking an early lead, 1-0 in the first 2 minutes of the match.
It is there.
Now Rocky Mountain High taking the strike. Oh my goodness. A little loose from the goalkeeper there. A driven ball in. Looking for the push from behind. Referee lets him play on. Washington with a quick little move. Where does he go from here? Clark playing it across. Top of the box. Washington. Now Clark again. Lays it off. Takes a left-footed strike. Gets just enough on it. Was looking for that finesse shot. And a double substitution for Rocky Mountain High, as number 33 makes his way on. That's Michael Cook. And I think number 3 also making his way on, Cody Green. And there's napkins on the field. Rocky Mountain High retaining possession, doing well. It's going to be Cody Green receiving the ball. Pressure's on. Able to get a touch on it there. But a Rocky Mountain throw-in. It's going to be number 8 there, Haley Schubert. Comfortable save for the keeper. Washington laying it off. They're getting these connecting passes. Rocky Mountain forcing him wide. Still on the ball. He takes a strike. It hits the inside netting. And unlucky there from Tequila Mockingbird. A good chance. Another substitution. Number 7, Alex King, makes his way on for Rocky Mountain High. It's Schubert. A lofted ball and just trying to get it out of there. Easy save. Now we reset. Clark taking the touch. A beautiful pass around. Losing the ball, however. Was just trying to dribble through. Playing it back. Rocky Mountain. Look at this. A chance out of nothing there. Just chasing down the ball. You never know what happens. Schubert also running on 2. Washington switching it across. Driven down the line into Clark. Clark picking up his head. A lofted ball. Oh, an interesting choice. Tries the chip per se. Had a little bit of spin on it. And another huge substitution for Rocky Mountain High. Maybe this is what has gotten them their success here in the tournament. They're changing out players. And guys, I think that's Wyatt Ball making his way on, number 19. I'll try and get everyone, folks. It's a little hard at times. Now Rocky Mountain finding that overlapping run. It's a good choice. Find it wide. Can't connect, but pressure's still on, and I love it from Rocky Mountain High. So far, so good.
So from 4 to 5, or from 5 to 6?
From 5 to 6 you'll be in there, but it's going to take you some time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But we got to move teams inside and
All right, yeah, sounds good.
250 game recorded, and then after that, 4 o'clock breakdown.
So the 250 game, we do it.
Here.
But then the next one, we
Don't.
don't.
You'll be
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
So do 250, start breaking down and move in.
Yeah, do 250, move everything inside.
All right, guys, so an executive decision has been made here for the Beer City
Our
Cup.
last game here, and then we're moving inside.
It looks like they're moving a majority of the finals to be played inside. The wind and the cold wind has really played its toll on the players, and actually it's affected some of the play. So they've made the decision to move the finals inside. We have an inside facility here, as you can probably see by this big building in the background. I've been told they don't have heat inside this building, however, so expect to still have the same temperatures, just no wind, so it should help out more than enough. And it looks like a triple substitution now for Tequila Mockingbird. Morris making his way on alongside Lawler and Peterson. It looks like Erica Schultz making her way off.
This one will end like around 2.
Rocky Mountain High and the attacking third. Tries to find that pass in behind, as they do. Rocky Mountain taking the strike. Good save from the keeper. Bounces off.
55 to 3 something.
Now Morris finds Washington. Back to Morris. And a bad area to dribble. Now it's a good chance for Rocky Mountain High. It's number 19.
Great save.
Given away.
No wonder you were a goalkeeper.
Now Peterson, fresh legs on. Tries to get around. Lofts it into the backside. Was trying to whip it in. Just couldn't get the curve that she wanted. A good idea from Peterson, however. Again, if you guys are just now joining us, this is the Coed Premier Division Quarterfinal here at the Beer City Cup in Nashville, Tennessee. Rocky Mountain High currently leading 1-0 against Tequila Mockingbird. Rocky Mountain in the white, Tequila Mockingbird in the green. Lots of substitutions have been made so far early on in this match. Kind of show you what the game plan is here early on. I think if they keep fresh legs, they'll be able to maintain this 1-0 lead so far. Back underway, a lofted ball in, trying to settle it down. Tequila Mockingbird win it back. Now Clark. Good movement here in the midfield. They've got Morris. A flicked on pass from, I think, Marissa. Number 14 is Brooke Hart, not Marissa. Finds Washington. Washington back in, Lawler. As Peterson checking in too, trying to find Clark instead. Referee says play on. Now Rocky Mountain High driving. It's Austin Lyons. And it's going to be a good goal scoring opportunity now for Rocky Mountain High.
It's just a win.
And it's going to be number 6, Wyatt Ball, to take this free kick. He's well outside, probably 30 yards, takes a strike. And it's not on target there. And another big substitution for Rocky Mountain as they bring Chantel Darus on. They bring back on number 3, Cody Green. Looks like number 23, Kevin Schultz. And number 2, it's going to be Hunter Reed. Tequila Mockingbird finds Peterson's feet. Peterson under pressure. Roos pressing to Washington. Finds a driven ball in. Good turn, but even better defense there from number 11. That's Austin Lyons. Correction, that's Lucy Gildian. I have 2 number 11s. Don't hate me, folks. But clear, I just looked at my roster, and that has to be Lucy. So Lucy Gildian doing a great job winning that ball back. Tequila Mockingbird still on it. Peterson driving into that backside again. Just can't get the curve that she needs. Trying to lock her ankle around. And we're back underway. Rocky Mountain High laying it off. Good positive touch into space. But good defense from Brooke Hart slowing it down there. Now Tequila Mockingbird making a substitution. It's going to be Marshall coming on for Washington. And we're back underway. That's 44. Corey Adamson, well known in the soccer community, actually helped run the National Indoor Soccer League there for a little bit with the, I believe Memphis Americans or one of those teams. He played in the NISL. And I know he's well adversed and the soccer community all around, so super cool to see Corey Adamson out here. Again, that's number 44. Now a break for Rocky Mountain. It's a 2-on-2. They're trying to find numbers back, and they do a good job. Well done from Tequila Mockingbird. Morris weaving his way around. Check this out. He's by himself. Gonna get it. A long ball in. And no way, it's not a goal. But there it is. The rebound, and they deserve it there. Starting with Corey Adamson, as we were just talking about. How about that weave and roll from Morris? That's Jordan Morris, I believe. Not to be confused with the Seattle Sounders player. What? And we're back underway. Now it's tied up here. And it's 1-1 in this Coed Premier quarterfinal between Rocky Mountain High and Tequila Mockingbird. Both teams on the score sheet now. Now Morris, the man who just created the chance out of the last one, gets tackled hard. And again, it's so cold out here. I feel like every little kick and nick you can definitely feel. I felt that one from right here. But nonetheless, we're back underway. Takes a shot, and oh my goodness. What a goal that would have been for number 20 there. That's Christopher Marshall. Took the initial good first touch and took the volleyed effort. Actually struck it pretty well there. Oh, and a push from behind. Referee says it's fair play. Lawler pressing on. Now Cody Green. Back off to Green. Lawler fighting for it. Marshall finding it wide. Sorry. So good. Is that good? We're good, right? And a chance for Rocky Mountain. They're pressing. Marshall cleared it away, finds the feet of Corey Adamson. Looks to take him on a strong tackle there from number 2. I believe that's Reed. And the wind is only getting stronger here at Siegel Soccer Complex. So it's a wonder why they've decided to move those finals in. Morris just weaving his way, man. He's finally going to get the foul that he so badly wanted. And now we reset off. It's going to be Marshall on the ball. Marshall laying it off. Finds Lawler. Back into Marshall. Marshall. Quick feet, finds it wide. Oh, shifty. Good interception from Rocky Mountain. Driven down the line. It's a 2-on-2, trying to beat it with pace. His first touch does not set him up, however, and It's an easy Tequila Mockingbird throw in. Now Morris. Referee blowing his whistle. I'm not sure what for.
I think they didn't ask to get a sub. They just subbed.
Oh, and it's a yellow card. There is no continuous subs here. The ball has to be dead when stopped. Looks like number 33 snuck his way on. And oops, that's a silly reason to get a yellow card. And we're back underway. Tequila Mockingbird now. A lobbed ball in behind Peterson. And safe hands from the keeper, fully extended. Made his way to the ground pretty fast there. And Marshall on the ball, trying to thread it in behind. Driven down the line. Tequila Mockingbird pressing high. It's Morris. Already set up the last one. On his right foot, puts it in. Can they get on the end of it? And good defense, but they have to get it out. Marshall with the strike, a good save. Another good save. And Rocky Mountain High now feeling the pressure. They started out this game fairly well, and now possibly a big hit. As the goalkeeper having a word with the ref, he just needs a second. I think he might have hit himself on that post. Again, as I'm talking about, it is so cold out here. Every little dink, every little ding, you're going to feel it. And a big substitution for both sides. Washington makes his way back on. And a big substitution again for Rocky Mountain as well. They're constantly keeping their players in and out. I don't think any player's been on longer than 5 minutes. And it seems to be working well for them. Back underway. Trying to find feet, can't control it. Loler pressing forward, he's by himself, using his strength, cuts back onto his left, finds a midfield pass, takes a strike, and another save! But he can't follow up with the rebound. And the keeper has to be disappointed with his defense on that one. He made an incredible initial save. And an instant impact from the sub for Tequila Mockingbird. As they take the 2-1 lead here in the Coed Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. Coming down from the initial goal that Rocky Mountain scored in the first 2 minutes. They now lead. Just now 4 minutes remain in this first half. Rocky Mountain High trying to find somebody there. Doesn't. An easy save now. Peterson to receive. Opening her hips. Finds it down the line. And a sea of white. Able to keep possession there. Does well. Lawler switching it. And now a beautiful switched ball across. Good headed effort. Gonna win it back. Settles it well. Looking maybe for the 1-2. It's Peterson. Peterson picking up her head. Finds it across. Now Adamson. On his right foot. Gets him with the fake shot again. Another one, and it's a goal! Corey Adamson. Again, number 44 there for Tequila Mockingbird as they make it 3-1 against Rocky Mountain High here in the quarterfinal match in the Coed Premier Division. And a referee blows his whistle for... Oh, sorry, maybe that was the other side. We still have a few minutes remaining. And back underway, Rocky Mountain High are going to have to find their groove if they want to find themselves back in this match. The winner of this advances to the semifinals. Driven in and just unable to connect there. Finds Washington. Washington picking up his head. Schultz making a forward run. Driven in. Beautiful 1-2 passing. A heavy touch. And now a good chance again for Tequila Mockingbird. Plays it wide. And Corey Adamson again trying to find a brace. Referee's going to allow the substitutions. Another chance for Rocky Mountain High. Corey Adamson on the corner. Good headed clearance. Takes a touch. Can't settle well. Now we're back underway. It's Lawler. Finding the feet. Washington, a heavy touch. Goes down hard. I think it was a clean tackle nonetheless. He got the ball first. Washington. Back for Tequila Mockingbird. A lobbed ball in. Trying to use his body. Maybe a handball. Referee says play on. Now striding forward. It's Rocky Mountain High. Washington trying to get on the end of it. He's by himself. He takes a shot. A beautiful save from the keeper. Denying the chance for Rocky Mountain. Now Tequila Mockingbird transitioning onto offense. A beautiful turn from the midfielder. Going to find it back across. And how about that save for Tequila Mockingbird? If my rosters didn't fly away, I could tell you who that was. So I only know the players that I have off the top of my head. It's Adamson now. A big shove from behind. Referee says play on. He's calling the advantage. Lawler. Using his body. Intercepted, but wins it right back once again. How they got that third goal. Lawler finding it wide. Now Washington. And a referee blowing his whistle for halftime as Tequila Mockingbird take a 3-1 lead over Rocky Mountain High here in the Coed Premier Quarterfinal at the Beer City Cup. Again, on behalf of TSC TV, my name's Cole Slater. We'll be right back in about 2-3 minutes, guys, to bring you the second half of this match.
the only thing that would bother me with my ears when we got here, porque ya me dolía aquí. Yeah. Right now, I can be here. We should have took it down. Yeah. Once it ends, we're gonna take this thing down.
All right, guys, and welcome back on behalf of TSC TV. My name's Cole Slater, and I do bring to you the second half of the Coed Premier Division Quarterfinal between Tequila Mockingbird and Rocky Mountain High. If you're just now joining us, Tequila Mockingbird lead 3-1 going into the second half against Rocky Mountain High. Tequila Mockingbird in the green, Rocky Mountain High in the white. Green bringing it down. A lobbed ball in behind, easy for Morris to bring down. Picking up his head, a driven ball across. Again, the wind playing a factor. Kind of holding up that ball. It's a one-on-one. Well done from Lawler. Pressing forward, he's by himself. Can he get the goal? And it's another huge save. Now Tequila Mockingbird, Lawler finding it across, has Schultz wide. Schultz loading up on her right foot, whips it in. It's going to be a corner for Tequila Mockingbird now. Morris, creative on the ball. Finds a backheeled pass, finds Morris. Oof, beats him with speed. Can't keep it in. It's going to be a Rocky Mountain High ball. Oh, that's correct. There is no slide tackles in Coed. Although I don't think he was slide tackling for the ball. I think he was sliding to keep the ball in. But nonetheless, referee calls it here. Now it's Green. Green picking up his head. Takes a positive touch for Clark. Quick to slow him down. Lawler. Back across, finds Clark. Clark, a strong player in the midfield, has the overlapping run now. Finds it wide left. Whips it into the backside. Schultz was running in there, but too much weight. Right idea. Finds Morris. Morris driving down the wing with pace once again. And a good tackle there from Green. Back underway. Morris still on the ball. Stuck to him like glue. Finds it all the way back to reset with the keeper. Once again finding Morris. Morris backheeled pass. Starting to find their confidence. They're playing well here. It looks so fluent. Now Lawler driving with pace. The defender. Oh, I love it here. Takes a strike, and it's a goal for Tequila Mockingbird. And how about that from number 14, Brooke Hart. And a lovely setup there. I'm waiting to see him turn his back to me so I can give you guys the right number here. I think it's number 17, Christopher Davis, with a beautiful backheeled pass. Finds the feet of Hart, and Hart bearing it away. Now Tequila Mockingbird lead 4-1 against Rocky Mountain High. Driven in, lays it off. Can they get the strike? He doesn't, lean over it. And he'll be frustrated with that one. That's number 23 with the strike. That's going to be Kevin Schultz. Back underway, Tequila Mockingbird in the green, Rocky Mountain High in the white. Morris under pressure here. Wiggles his way out. Now Clark. Back to Lohler. Lohler driven down the line. Schultz trying to receive. Schultz fighting for it here. Rocky Mountain High. Finds Schultz again. Now wide. Finds Reed. Reed lofting it into the backside. Keeper punching it. Lohler with the headed effort. Now Clark has plenty of space in front of him. It's a 3-on-2. Rocky Mountain got to get back. Clark with a big push. Taking the strike. It's a left-footed strike and a better save. Well done from the keeper there. Morris finding it down the line. There is no offsides here in the tournament. Davis trying to weave his way through. It's going to be a corner now for Tequila Mockingbird. And a big substitution for Tequila Mockingbird. As they take out the scorer there. Look at Marshall. Marshall's on his right foot. Takes a strike. Maybe leans over it just too much. Lohler cutting it back onto his right foot. Now down the line, Marshall tries a move. Doesn't get it off. Gets stuck in there. And well done from Tequila Mockingbird. How about this from Peterson? Finds Marshall. Marshall keeps it in, lofted into the backside. It's Corey Adamson. Finds it back. Surprised no one gets on the end of it. Another good save from the keeper. Corey Adamson pressing. Driven down the line, not much space to work with here, but finds a way. It's a 3-on-2. Again, no offsides, a great ball. Just waiting too long to play it. Heavy on the weight as it goes out for a Tequila Mockingbird throw-in. Now Marshall, it's a 2-on-2. Using his pace, Corey Adamson on his left foot takes a strike and it's a goal! Corey Adamson, his second of the day. And how about that shot across the goal? One of the hardest things to do. And it flies into the back of the net as Tequila Mockingbird now make it 5-1 against Rocky Mountain High. Certainly, what? Certainly a change of scenery from going down 1-0 in the first 2 minutes. A strong tackle from Lohler. Now going forward to center back, has numbers, finds it wide. It's Marshall. Shifting feet. Needs help here. Lohler using his strength again. Peterson trying to get on the end of it. Going to call the handball there. Right decision. Certainly not intentional. A substitution now for Rocky Mountain High. Again, if you're just now joining us, this is the Coed Premier Quarterfinal here at the Beer City Cup in Nashville, Tennessee. Tequila Mockingbird currently leading 5-1 against Rocky Mountain High. And as things stand, still find themselves in the semifinal. How much time are we looking at, Jairo?
About 15 left.
Still about 14 and a half minutes left in this match. So plenty of time to see a miracle happen here, because 4 goals is quite a lot, especially here in a quarterfinal match. But Rocky Mountain has not given up yet. They're still pressing forward, trying to find that connecting pass. Unable to. Lawler, the driven ball in behind, gets hit hard from behind. Adamson, shoulder was dropped. I think it's the right call. Adamson, I do believe, is actually a lefty, so not a surprise to see him shoot across goal on his last shot there. Now Adamson, weaving his way in. Good defense from Rocky Mountain. Finding it across. Driven down the line. Can't beat him around there. And now Green coming back on for Rocky Mountain. Corey Adamson trying to settle. A big body on him. Adamson weaving around. Now in this corner, using his body well. He's one of the smaller players on the field, but that's not stopping him. And it certainly has never stopped him before. Again, he's played all over the place, played in the National Indoor Soccer League, and even coached as well, so has a good understanding of this game. Green with a shot from well over 30 yards. Not going to challenge anybody there. Back underway. They're going to play out the back. It's Lawler. A lofted ball in behind Christopher. I think it's Christopher Davis, actually. I hear my commentator, Zach, talking about the sun peeking through. That is not going to happen anytime soon here in Nashville, Tennessee, mainly because it is freezing and there's way too many clouds, Zach, and you know better than to give me a glimpse of hope of the sun. But we're back underway. Tequila Mockingbird with Morris. Quick feet. Oh, and gets tangled up. Back on her way, it's Clark. Clark finding it wide. Already has one to her name. Good interception from Rocky Mountain High. They haven't found the back of the net since the first 2 minutes. A beautiful ball wide. Can he get on the end of it? He does. Clark on his right foot. Tries to finesse it in. Well done from the keeper to close down that angle. It's Lawler striking from far. Now Clark at the PK spot. He finds it in, and it's an easy goal in the end. As Tequila Mockingbird now make it 6-1 against Rocky Mountain High here in the Coed Premier quarterfinal at the Beer City Cup. Only 10 minutes remain, but you have to start to wonder if Rocky Mountain High want it to end a little sooner now. I love that they haven't given up. They are still playing. I don't see walking legs, and I don't see heads held high, or rather heads held low. They are keeping their heads high. That's exactly what you want to see from this group, is a little bit of resilience here. A whipped ball in. How about Lawler getting way up there for that headed clearance? Morris back on the ball, weaving in, and it's a shot. Just unlucky there. Uses the outside the foot. Had the right idea, just couldn't get the accuracy. And back underway. Tequila Mockingbird. Morris pressing forward. Finds it back into Clark. Now Tequila Mockingbird. It's Washington overlapping. Finds one more maybe. As he does, takes that touch forward. It goes out of bounds instead. And now a Rocky Mountain High goal kick. And an absolute dominant display here from Tequila Mockingbird. Again, what a change of the narrative from going down 1-0 in the first 2 minutes to now winning 6-1. I heard the coach said he wasn't worried when they scored that initial goal, and maybe he knew something that we didn't. Building it out the back, Lawler driven. Finds Morris. Morris weaving his way in. A good, strong tackle. They have the numbers. He's on his left foot. Doesn't find the pass. Instead, takes it on. Pressure's on from Morris. Morris. Backing away, it's Schultz. And to Morris. Morris finds Washington. And to Davis. A good, strong tackle. And I thought that was a clean tackle, I won't lie. Maybe a little hard going in, but Hyro's going to call it excessive force. Sometimes you got to go into these tackles strong. Have you seen some of these guys out here? Back underway. Under pressure. Rocky Mountain High still have yet to find that second goal that they so desperately need. Quick feet here from Davis. Takes a strike. And it's seen out for a goal kick. Washington winning the header. He's going to call the push instead, however. It's going to be a Rocky Mountain set piece. Lobbed in. Almost getting on the end of it. Off her line there. Good save. Back on her way, Tequila Mockingbird. Clark, wow, unbelievably well to hold on to that ball. Stuck to him, as I've been saying, like glue. Clark showing his masterclass, weaving around the defenders there. Lawler, correction, that's Morris. He's going to finally give the first yellow card. Finds it wide, Morris. They look so confident on the ball now. Tequila Mockingbird, I'll tell you what, when they were down 1-0, they looked a little shaky, but ever since they found that equalizing goal, it's been a waterfall event as goals just keep pouring in. Back underway. Tequila Mockingbird. Marshall trying to take the touch into space. The backheel pass has been working all game. It works again. Schultz on the receiving end. Now it's Peterson. Correction, that's not Peterson. That's number 12. I thought I just saw a 2. But here's Peterson coming on for Schultz. playing out of the corner here. Lunge again, Morris using quick feet. They still have it. Tries to find him. Morris attempting to turn. But well done from Rocky Mountain. Finding it down the line. It's a 2-on-1. Numbers forward. He's overlapping. Can he keep it in? He does. Well done from number 7 here. Finds it across. And just can't get on the end of it there. Tequila Mockingbird. Finding Clark. Clark holding it up, whipping it across. Now Peterson just can't get to the ball on time. Just now 4 minutes remain in this match. And again, if you're just now joining us, Tequila Mockingbird take a 6-1 lead over Rocky Mountain High here in the Coed Premier Quarterfinal at the Beer City Cup. It's Reed. Driven in. Look at this cheeky pass here. Lohler bring it down. Can he get the goal off of her line? What a wonderful save once again. Has been so efficient in goal. That's her third big save that would have resulted in a goal. Could be a different scoreline. Weaving his way in, Morris. A strong tackle from Reed. Back to Reed. Reed picking up his head. Finds it wide. They're rolling off each other. Quick little move. Resets it back across, being forced backwards. And tight on the line here. Keeping possession as they did much better in the first half right now. They're looking more promising. But once again, Tequila Mockingbird so quick to win it back. Finds it wide, Lohler. Down the line, Marshall driving with his pace, finds Peterson. Peterson cuts it back onto her right. A battle of the twos. Coming out on top. Now it's Rocky Mountain High trying to get numbers forward. It's a 3-on-2. Lohler running across. He's been so strong. Check out this. And a good lunge tackle. And a big substitution for Rocky Mountain High. Marshall settling well. I love the idea. Peterson running on 2. She's on her left foot. It's a great save. Forced it wide. And just now a minute and a half remain in this match. Again, Tequila Mockingbird will be advancing to the semifinals as it stands. A lot of commotion going on behind me. You might want to check out the other stream while you're at it. And referee blows his whistle. That's going to be the final here in the Coed Premier Division Quarterfinal as Tequila Mockingbird advances with a 6-1 victory over Rocky Mountain High. On behalf of TSC TV, my name's Cole Slater. Thanks for having me, guys. We'll be right back with some more.